Before you scroll, please hear me out first. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you're planning on giving up on your dreams, please don't give up. Everyone you admire out there, all the biggest fashion designer you admire out there, they started from where you are. So there is no need for you to panic if it seems like things are not working for you. So I made a post yesterday about my little beginning, and I got a lot of comments like this one here and a lot of them. Okay, and I'm here to talk about them. It's not bad if you start small. You know, when determination and consistency meet, then growth follow. And you not just wake up and see yourself for where you want overnight. You have to work hard towards it. Okay, you have to work hard and be consistent. If you think like you're not doing well, please, you are doing well for yourself. Please know your area of weakness, then work on it. It's not everything is all about upgrade. If you don't have money for upgrade at the moment, it's fine, but always know your area of weakness, then work on them. It's very, very important. Should I say I started sewing again in 2022? Yes, you heard me right. I started sewing again in 2022. Yeah, because I learned sewing while growing up with my sister, and the experience I had about tailoring back then in the village was very, very terrible, to the extent that I lost interest in everything concerning fashion designing or tailor, because the experience I had was very, very terrible. Yeah, let me just brief you about everything. If you're based in a village and you are sewing from the village, you should know what I'm talking about. You know, we are into season work. We don't normally sew every day, but we are into season work. Maybe Salah, Easter, Christmas, and especially Christmas. Okay, so let me talk about Christmas. Christmas, a lot of customers will bring their clothes, claiming that they are coming on Christmas Day to get it. Some will make a deposit, while some will never make deposits. So those that make deposit and those that do not make deposit, we make sure we make their clothes, so that when they come back, then they'll come and get their clothes. Unfortunately, we will sew day and night just not to disappoint customers. At the end of the whole day, on Christmas Day, they will never show up for their clothes. There are some clothes that are still there since 2010. They are still there in my sister box. So all these things, I was not interested in fashion or tailoring, because I don't have a house where I will package or jump people clothes put. That was when I was not interested in venturing into fashion. So after my secondary school, then I moved down to Lokoja. I started working, and then I gained my first admission into the poly, of which I was not satisfied with it. Then I taken another jump again while in ND1. Then I was given admission in 2022. That is how I moved back to Anyagba. When I moved back to Anyagba, all the money I came here with, all of them got finished. And I was thinking of what I can do just to sustain myself in school. I think of selling peppers and onions, all of that after school. But due to my activity then in 100 level, I'll be in school from, let me say, 8 o'clock to 6 o'clock most time. Whenever I retired home, I was very, very tired. So where is the strength for me to go and hawk all this stuff again? Then I give up on it. One day I think till I got crying. I burst out crying. I started crying, and my roommates even noticed and started asking me, what is the problem? Have I offended you? All of that. I said, no, it's not about you, it's about myself. I don't know what is wrong with me. I'm just overthinking out, but maybe some other time I'll talk about it. But at the moment, I don't think I have the strength to talk about it. After I think I cried, then I said some prayers and I slept. In my dream, that night in my dream, I saw myself sewing. That was when I got to remember that I have a skill. Then the following morning, I called my sister immediately to borrow me a machine, of which she did. So I rushed down to the village. Then I carried one of her machines to my place. Then I started wearing all my native in my box to class, of which my classmates started asking me, who made this dress for you? I want the person to make one for me. I'll tell them that I made it. Then that is how I started getting customers. They started referring me. When I even started, they'll not even pay money. They'll not pay good amount of money. I'll still end up adding my money just to make sure that I deliver perfectly, so that maybe from that clothes I'll get another customers and all of that. So I even, to the extent, I'll be going to one hostel to another just to take their measurement and take their clothes and sew for them. Then I'll take it to their hostel again. That is how it all started. But today they are coming to my place. I no longer go to their place. That is what I'm saying. So when I started cannot be compared to where I am at the moment, and where I'm going to be next year cannot be compared to where I am at the moment. So I think growth is a gradual process. You can't just stand up and see yourself for where you want at the moment. So this is a part 1. In part 2, I'm going to show you my work from 2 years, let me say 3 years back to this moment. Then we can go to another topic. So thank you for watching. See you in my next one. Bye.